morning, Tom. All right.
I'm Santa Ron Robertson. I am the president of Forbes, the Fraternal Order of Real Bearded Santas. We've grown to, at this point, just under 400 Santas, including Santas in Canada and Australia. The thing about it, about a real bearded Santa as opposed to what we call a designer bearded Santa, with all respect for them, the difference is that with the real beard, you are recognized as Santa Claus 365 days a year, 24/7. And without it, you aren't. And I think that's the big difference. It's not that we feel superior, but there is that very significant difference.
Hello, how are you, Santa? Welcome. How do you know if I'm on? Oslo, Norway. You remember?
Yeah, I just
So we're handling the first day of registration for the 18th annual Santa reunion.
Two separate lists. Okay, now
We're looking for something in the neighborhood of 300 by the time we're done.
do not.
Wonderful, Callahan.
This organization of Forbes is a brotherhood.
But it's like coming to like a family reunion. It's absolutely awesome.
Being here with all these other Santas with real beards, we see beards that we say, oh, that is such a gorgeous beard. I wish mine was like that.
Our reunion, I think, is really important because they've just gotten through with their busy season with all their responsibilities and concentrating on the wishes and desires and needs of all the children that they've spoken with. And so it's a chance to get together, let off a little steam, relax, and have some fun.
Does this swimsuit make me look fat?
Ladies and gentlemen, Santas and Mrs. Clauses, elves and reindeer, welcome and thank you for joining us for the 18th annual Santa Reunion, San Diego, California.
Please rise for the pledge.
I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'd gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the
We are in the luckiest profession in the world. We embody the spirit of giving. We make thousands of people smile all the time. 39 members to 850 members in 4 years. That's amazing. That is amazing. Give yourselves a hand.
Time for cookies.
Nothing like a chocolate chip cookie.
You had lunch and then 15 minutes later we're doing milk and cookies. Wow. Breakfast, 15 minutes later we're doing milk and cookies. Wow.
Would you like a cookie?
I have, man.
No, okay, good. They're good, aren't they?
Yeah, these guys are really sad. And look, they enjoy milk and cookies all day long.
I think there's something magical about Santas getting together because we all have that same that spirit of Christmas within us that it transcends so much. It's almost indescribable.
When you go through the season, we come out of Christmas and we're on such a high, and then a lot of Santas get depressed because you've had all this joy, you've seen all these smiles, and then there's nothing. And it's hard. So these get-togethers help us keep track of each other. If we notice someone's not quite up, we're able to talk with them and help pick their spirits up. And they do the same for me.
With being real beard, we get the joy all year long of kids running up and saying, "Hi, Santa," out of blue, right? In restaurants, in the supermarket, and all of a sudden people running towards you.
Santa's life at the North Pole is one of those mythical things. One thing, the North Pole has pretty much melted, so in reality it no longer exists as a solid mass except in winter. And Palm Springs, this is one of the premier vacation spots of the world, and this was just a natural spot to wind up. Like everybody in Palm Springs, I've got a swimming pool, which I dearly enjoy. I'm usually in it 2 or 3 times a day. I'm not much of a swimmer, but I do a lot of splashing around, and it's a good way to keep cool. When the temperature here hits 100, it's time to hit the pool. I've had my beard for so long, I actually can't remember how long I've had it. I imagine over 40 years. My wife, we've been together for 30 years, and she's never seen my face. If I shaved, she'd think I was a stranger in the house.
I'm Dick Conkling. I live in Roland Park, Kansas, which is a suburb of Kansas City. Been here most of my life. And I play Santa Claus. I grew my beard when I was in the Navy. We were headed overseas, and the captain said we could grow beards. And I grew my first beard in 1968. And I shaved it off once and then grew it back again, and I've had it ever since. It was all red then, and it's turned white now. They scrutinize you. They're always wanting to prove that Santa Claus is real or not real, little kids. And that goes all the way from 5 years old to 15 years old. And having the real beard makes all the difference in the world. Originally, I would drive my car or my pickup to a Santa gig, and I'd get out and go in and play Santa Claus, and kids were always asking me, well, where's your reindeer, where's your sleigh? There's always kids that, they want to prove that, that you're not real, and so they'll be peeking as I leave to see me get in my pickup truck or my car to leave. And so I decided I needed an entrance and an exit. People ask me all the time, who designed this? And I tell them, well, I did. I always get a double take, and they say, you did, and you're a printing salesman. Where'd you learn how to do all this stuff? And where I learned how to do it was my father. He never built a sleigh, but he was a truck driver. He drove an 18-wheeler, and he always did all his own maintenance on his cars and trucks. And I hung out with him when I was a kid, and I learned how to do these things. And he passed away, a year and a half ago. And I miss him a lot. And he was always proud. And he used to tell me, well, that's just the neatest thing I've ever seen.
So what, are we gonna stick with that hour or take me up on my offer? Like I told you last year, we need a little bit more time. Christmas Eve, right? Oh. Well, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. Till 5 o'clock on Christmas Eve. Reschedule. Bear with me. So we're looking at the 18th of December. I'm gonna have to Santa Claus and Company is made up of approximately 20 Santa Clauses and 5 Mrs. Clauses and 10 genuine little people, dwarfs, elves. You better believe it. Snappy's not going anywhere. He's right with me. You want him to come along? Okay. And anybody else? And I'm not knocking the Santas who use their children as elves. I did when I started. I had 2 little girls and I took them on TV and everything else, but there is nothing like the real thing. I think you've heard that somewhere before. But when I say the real thing, I mean the little people, the elves. Have you got all the elves together?
Yeah, I'm getting with them.
Okay, they're ready to go?
Yeah.
I'd say 2/3 of them don't have any spatial talent of doing anything like magic or anything like that. It's just that we dress them in elfish clothing. Little people are going to be stared at anyways, so why not be stared at and make money while they're doing it? Nobody would realize the amount of work that goes into running a multiple Santa booking like we do. Basically, when you get ready to be Santa Claus, the first thing you want to do is shower, clean up, make sure that when you look in that mirror, you're satisfied with the person you see. A couple people told me yesterday that a couple of the Santas were just, stay away from me, smelly, really irritating smell to them, stench, okay? Do not be one of those Santas.
I work for a small company. What they do is they work with the Department of Child and Health and Welfare. I'm a transporter, counselor. I transport the kids to visit with their family, doctor's visits. I'm known to be going from one end of Georgia to the other. I actually take some of the longest trips with the company because I don't mind driving. So how was your day in school today?
It was okay.
Yeah? What'd you do? So how long you been in the system, young lady?
6 months.
Now, let me ask you a question. Why they send you so far out? What'd you do?
I ran away.
Why? Is everything okay? Would you rather be home than be in the system in a foster home?
I'd rather be in a foster home.
You'd rather be in a foster home? What kind of grades you getting in school?
I'm getting better grades than I did before. B's and A's.
Oh, so you're giving you an opportunity to concentrate and do what you got to do, huh?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm glad to hear that. I look at it this way. You can't run from your destiny. My destiny was to be Santa. I like being around the kids, so the kids, one, they enjoy it when Santa transport them. They can get to say, hey, I had Santa as a transporter. That's one good thing. And then the other thing is, I don't mind being around. Like I said, I like to counsel and give back.
I put on the suit one time, And ever since I put on the suit, I am Santa.
I try to stay in the Santa mode 24/7, 7 days a week.
I used to weigh 380 pounds, and I carried that for probably, I'm gonna say a good 10 years. 2.5 years, I've started eating proper and exercising a lot, and I've dropped a total now of about 135, 140 pounds. This is where I can move around a whole lot quicker, get up and down these chimneys where I used to get stuck.
The kids expect me to be the big guy, the big kahuna, the jolly old Santa Claus. I have people come up to me all the time and they'll say, that's not, oh my God, that is real. I like to eat. My grandmother fed me well, my mother fed me well, and my wife is a terrific cook. I'm not ashamed of myself. There are times when I go, oh man, I wish I wasn't this heavy, but call it a hazard of the business. I gotta be the real deal. End of story.
You know, when I say I speak my mind out on things, that's one of my pet peeves. The idea that we should be 350-pound obese monsters, it just isn't good for our health. We bury several of those Santas every year. And I keep telling some of these young guys that are considerably younger than me, I say at the rate you're going, I'm going to be coming to your funeral when the opposite should be, because I'm 78. I've been around a while. And I did a few years back have the idea of maybe I should be a little fatter here. And I started intentionally putting on weight. Next thing I knew, I was in intensive care with a heart attack and a stent in my heart. So I've lost weight since then. And I think Santa should, as a role model, be a skinny Santa.
No, I don't want to be a skinny Santa. And I have people all the time when they're booking a Santa, they say, he's not skinny, is he? I have the belly. I have what the kids are looking for, and those kids mean everything to me. So is it really healthy? No. Is it Santa healthy? You betcha.
Okay, what we've done was we started right in the neighborhood of 500 pounds. Then we graduated about 650. Then we went up to about 800 pounds. Then about 950. And about 1,050 right now. I would put more, but as you can see, there's no more room. The biggest reason I do this is to keep in shape to begin with. And I go downtown LA or somewhere else, I may have people 500, 600 pounds sitting on my lap. I want to be able to hold them without them falling. I also don't want to break my knee. I have had as much as 2 600-pounders sitting on my lap. I'd love to tell you they just sit down, but they don't. They plop.
One of the problems I've been having for years is that when you type Black Santa on Google, usually the first thing that pops up is Black Santa on Encyclopedia. It says he lives off of fried chicken and resides at the summit of the highest rubbish dump in Compton. Instead of taking a sleigh with reindeers, Black Santa takes a bus with a tricycle. ooh, I hate to use these words, ho, 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 crack, Black Santa on snow. And it's just a lot of negative stuff that comes up every time you surf and look for Black Santa or African American Santa. Black Santa breaks in your house after White Santa puts the gifts in and steals them, you know? It really is, what is the word? It's degrading. I mean, there are a lot of folks that go online and just don't see us and don't find us because they can't find us through Google, and they're searching for Black Santa, they're searching for African American Santa, and usually it's nothing but the negative. It just eats me up alive. I call it my battle. I say I've been battling with this negative for about 7 years when when we really got online, and it's time for a change. I've tried calling Google and been unable to get in contact with anyone or anyone return a call.
Well, what's going on back there right now is that he's fine-tuning things, as he always is. There's always something that has to be changed, repaired, improved. This started at least 25 years ago. It's never stopped. There's always something more, something better, something bigger, something more.
It's a horrific amount of maintenance to keep this thing going. It's not just you build it and then use it once a year and that's it, because you've got to maintain things and keep them going all the time.
There's hardly a day that goes by that he doesn't do something on it.
You've no doubt sometime pulled alongside a car at a red light and it's a young person, they've got a loud stereo and it actually causes your car to rattle a little bit. If I pull up beside that guy, I can blow his mirrors off.
Let's go for a sleigh ride, a wonderful sleigh ride. Come hurry up.
And then I had the sound effects. That's the space shuttle lifting off. And by then, I'm well on my way out of sight. All right, here we are in Kansas City here. All of my gigs are in Kansas City, so I tell kids this is where we are right now. And I always tell them that's home, that's where I live, that's the North Pole. And then I show them the air routes to Africa, to Europe, and I always point out there's no air routes in China because the Chinese people don't believe in Santa Claus. We don't ever go there. This is an armrest. I mean, it looks like an armrest. And what it basically is my control panel that I've hidden underneath of the armrest. And I just lift it up. I've got the strobe lights are on this button, and that lights the lights in the back. They're airplane strobes. This big switch over here, that raises the jet engine, which is raising right now. Jet engine comes up on what we call a linear actuator. It's not hydraulic. It's a scissor lift, and it's a linear actuator that brings it up. Then this button is to turn the fan on. It's a gear motor that travels at 70 RPM. The blast spots, that's the spotlights that are inside the jet engine that come on with the smoke. That's this one. And then the CO2 is this one. That's the smoke. Anyway, I turn the fan off and then push one more button and down goes the engine. The money that I've spent in building the sleigh, I would just hazard to guess what I've really got in it. I've told her several times that I probably have $40,000, $45,000 in it, when actually it's probably twice that.
There has to be at least $100,000 in the sleigh.
And every time I spend another dime on it or or anything, I usually get read the riot act.
You know, the credit card bills come and it's like, why did we need to spend $2,000 with W.W. Granger this month? It's all this stuff that you don't even know exists, but apparently you gotta have it. You just gotta have it.
We're not exactly destitute over the sleigh, although she may differ with you if the question was posed to her.
He's not out of ideas about what he thinks it should do or what he could make it do or what he could make another one do. So where does it end? I don't know.
The next one here, it doesn't do anything. It's a blank, as is this one, as are these. These are all blanks right here. In case I ever come up with another harebrained idea to put another system of some sort on it, I have a switch for it.
Is there anything else you dream of having on this thing?
I'd really like for it to fly.
Good morning, good morning. This is a very active mountain range that you're standing on. It's moving north at about 15 centimeters a year, vertically about 15 centimeters a year. These rocks here are about 150 million years old. The rocks over in Joshua Tree are about 250 million years old, so there's a big gap between them. Evolution is a fact. It's not something you have to believe or disbelieve. It's one of these people who are talking about, oh, it's only a theory. I have no hesitation to point out to them, only gravity is also a theory, but I haven't seen them flying lately. This is a Jeffrey pine, the California ground squirrel or the beachy ground squirrel. He's fat and sassy. He's getting ready to hibernate for winter. We have to remember that this is, in spite of what we may think, is a relatively small planet populated by quite a few people, and we have nowhere else to go. And we need to preserve our natural base so we can actually study it, because we're all part of nature and we're all in the same spaceship for the same ride. I would say climate change is an absolute reality. People like to say, well, it's part of the natural process, but it's not part of the natural process. We've had higher incidences of carbon dioxide than any time in the geological history. Take it from Santa, we are a climate disaster. And we may all wind up with coal in our stocking, whether we want it or not. Ho, 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 ho.
The church, that's Ebenezer Baptist Church, but that is the King Historical Center. And then they got a quote by Dr. King, his body is entombed there.
The eternal flame symbolizes the continuing effort to realize Dr. King's ideals for the beloved community, which requires lasting personal commitment that cannot weaken when faced with obstacles.
Obstacles. It may not be as imperative or as harsh as he went through, but the same thing goes for being Santa Claus. There's a lot of obstacles. You know, again, specifically we're located, as a Black Santa, you're located in the black malls, or what's deemed black mall because it's in a Black or African American or minority neighborhood. You're not always getting the larger gigs. Even with Coca-Cola, where they have the Coca-Cola Santa, I mean, I would love to, my actual dream is to become the first African American Santa on the Coca-Cola commercials, banner, whatever, billboards, just to say that we are up there as well. What do you think Dr. King would think about what I'm doing as Santa Claus?
I think he would feel as though his dream has become alive. Like everything that he's fought for, everything he's marched for is finally put into place in action.
Well, I'll tell you a story. I had a lady came in from Ohio and she said she would die It was 2008, right after Obama got elected. She said she was 86 years old. She lived to see a black president, and for the first time in her life, she saw a black Santa. But I told her I didn't want her to die just yet. Not at 86, she had a lot more to go.
He has red cars, he has red clothes, he has red everything, but not for me. Not for me. I stay away from the red. Well, occasionally you get invited to a wedding or an event of some sort, and it's embarrassing to show up with a man in a bright red suit who upstages the bride. You know, it's just wrong. I'm sorry, it's just wrong.
I'd like to add something to that. I have never once ever wore a red suit to anybody's first marriage. Now I have on second marriages, but not first marriages. Never ever. But I wear it to all the second marriages. Bacon and eggs. Eggs over easy, 4 of them, with hash browns, whole wheat toast, and gravy on the hash browns.
You want 4 eggs? Or 4 bacon?
No, 4 eggs and 4 bacon. And bacon.
He doesn't remember it, and he won't admit it, but he did cash in a life insurance policy to get $14,000. And he'll disagree with me. He'll tell you it's not true, but he did spend $27,000 that last summer on all the finishing touches. And I was furious. I just wanted to kill him. I was at my wit's end when we got to that point.
If there was a way to make that sleigh fly, and it cost up $100 grand, and I could do it safely, and surely, yeah, I'd do it. I'd sell my house and make it fly. I truly think that magnetism is the answer to that. Yeah.
You've been thinking about it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yep, yeah. I would do that. Make it fly. What do you think?
I don't think you're going to have $100,000 from selling the house after the divorce.
Oh. Okay. Well, how much does a divorce cost?
Here I am. What would you like to know about Santa? You want to see some of the suits I make? I'm Teresa Sadie, owner of Adele's of Hollywood Costume Company, where we specialize in making custom-made Santa suits for the bearded Santa. We make 300 suits per year. In stock right now, we have about 1,500 yards of velvet, and we have about another 1,500 yards coming in. So we have to really overstock. So if we get the demand, we have the supply to serve the customers. It's really high risk. I'm crazy to risk that much money into a Santa business. But I think the Santas deserve to have what they want when they want it. Is there a Santa coming in there? Hi, Santa Richard. Hello. There he is.
Ho, ho, ho. Sorry to interrupt you.
That's all right. You can't interrupt me. How are you, Santa? It's good
nice
to see you. Okay, put your finger right here. Could you turn a little bit? Just like pretend you're a dancer. And I'm dancing with the stars. That's it, that's it, that's it. Okay. The chest is 49. Santa Richard lost a lot of weight. The sleeve is 33. And let's see your hat. The hat is 23. The Santa wardrobe has changed so much. I mean, it's unbelievable to me how much more elaborate Santa is right now. Now Santas are more demanding. They want to look different. They want to look better. It's like a competition between the Santas. Who's going to look the best?
Ho, ho, ho!
Let me check it. That looks perfect. See, for Santa, we always have to have a lot of extra room. Yeah.
All right. Slide that right in there.
We make his fur extra long because he says the kids love to put their face against it when he's holding them. So his fur is like 9 inches to 10 inches rather than
Children
6.
just love to
They
touch
love
the fur.
to touch the fur.
They like
and
to
play
put
with
their
it.
fingers into Santa's beard to ask if he's the real Santa. And of course, I asked them, well, pull the beard and see.
How are you?
Good, good. Good morning. Welcome. What's your last name?
I see him.
Camille.
There I am.
Thanks for coming. It's great to have you. You all signed in?
There you go.
Not yet. All righty. And here you go. Welcome to Santa School. It's your first time. We got lots of cookies in the back because we know Santa likes.
The school originated in Albion, New York in 1937. It's presently the world's oldest Santa Claus school.
All right, kids, come on up here and have a seat if you want to graduate.
It's a true calling to be Santa, and the people that come to this school are people that really have that desire.
I'm Gary Payne from Alden, New York.
Santa John Lauder from Racine, Wisconsin.
I'm Pat Richardson from Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
I'm Red Shaw from Decatur, Texas.
I'm Gene Royals and from Boca Raton, Florida.
My name is Mel Hansen. I've been doing Santa Claus for 30 years.
So here I am when I'm ready to learn.
It is like the Harvard of Santa schools. Utilize your internet, whether it's your Facebook. Make sure you have pictures of all the different types of events that you may do. And when you're coming up with your letters of reference, really make sure that they're your best references.
My name is Roland Davenport. I'm a Michigan attorney, and I'm also a Santa.
A contract is the agreement. So once you enter into agreement, and
My presentation here was basically a very short version of what would be given in a undergraduate class in business law.
You should look for words like an indemnification clause.
Who would sue Santa? The basic and unfortunate answer is a number of people who think they can get money, that's who. Santa seems to be an easy target these days.
Jean at Toys R Us, she's the manager at Saginaw Toys R Us. She gave us what she thought would be the top 10 toys of the year so the Santas could study them.
This is a brand new item for Legos. We're gonna go around the corner. Okay, this is Loops. It's from Mattel, $29.99. It's ages 7 plus. It's called Princess Disney and Me. It's been very popular. One of the hot items is called Nerf Stampede. It retails for $54.99. Let's go this way. This is what a Squinky looks like.
Squinky.
This has been one of the hottest items right now. We cannot keep this item in stock either. Little girls have been asking for this a lot. So this entire line has been hot.
Okay.
Okay, it's called Squinkies.
Okay.
Any questions on the top 10 items?
They're gonna want all of them.
This year, if you're working for someone and you have a 401k plan, you can put up to $16,500. This is another good tax shelter. Number 2, mileage allowance. You guys remember last year the reduction was 55 cents a mile. This year they changed it to 50. Got a chance for one more question?
Now, even though, let's say I'm not taking the home office deduction, I can still deduct my Santa suit and any accessories and things like that, mileage and so on and so forth.
If you bought a sleigh and you used it 100% for this activity, you can deduct it dollar for dollar against your income. Okay?
Merry Christmas is 2 hands. Merry Christmas. Do you like cookies? Do deer, reindeer.
This is Santa Fitness. I will have some handouts for you. I have reasons why it's so important for you to work your core. Now we're gonna start warming it up. Okay. And the other way. I want to get our legs kind of pumping a little bit first. It's time to do a few jumping jacks. All right, okay. Great job. Go all the way down, 90 degrees. Just like you're reaching out for that nice, comfy Santa chair. 10 more. Great job. Now pick up the pace a little bit. You can do it. So go ahead and touch your toes. Or in that general direction. One time, I was accused of trying to kill Santa. And I said, I'm trying to make sure you last many more Christmases.
If we make it through this one.
The most important thing is for your beard and hair to be soft. When you're talking gray hair, that's a big challenge.
Okay, don't breathe. It's a water-based hairspray, so it's not going to be anything that beads up and sticks on your hair, too much. This does shampoo out well, and it just gives such a good hold. Even if it comes off of the face, it's okay. It's still smiling.
That's one of the things that I really wanted to learn from here was how to make the hair look good and the beard look soft. I have a lumberjack beard. It's all frizzly and everywhere. So I'm learning a lot, and this school is just tremendous. It brings a lot of energy and just gets you excited about the season.
Coming to this school is the most wonderful thing that could ever happen to anybody.
Think about the history of this school, going back to Charles Howard there and what he means, and to be able to follow in his footsteps is just unbelievable.
I sat there while everybody was getting their diplomas and I was crying.
We didn't really know how the school operated, and a lot of us were thinking, oh my gosh, we might not make it.
Sitting in the chair and they call my name, and I'm just like, I've actually got through.
It means a lot. It means another feather in our cap is to trying to be the best that we can be as Santa and Miss Claus.
First diploma I've ever gotten that I'm going to keep.
It's one of the emotional highlights of your life. There's nothing like it. I have goosebumps now as I think about it. It's allowed me into a whole new world that I never imagined.
I get dressed in stages because everything I do is challenging. It's even a challenge for me to cross my legs, so I have to give it a shot. Grab a hold of the pant leg there. As I evolve from my regular image into the Santa suit, I gain a certain amount of energy.
No, I don't carry pets in my sleigh.
A jetpack. Is that one of those things that make you fly around? Yeah, we're still working on those.
I always tell her, take her time when it's older ladies. They're other.
Not that you're old, that came out wrong. Oh, what fun it is to ride. Are you sure you want a BB gun?
Yes.
Lego sets. And Lego sets?
And Skylanders.
Oh, wait a second. And?
Yep.
It's real. It's real.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's all right.
Come here.
The underground Atlanta, it used to be really, really popular. Coca-Cola was close by, so they had a lot of traffic coming through for Coca-Cola. And then Coca-Cola moved over near the new aquarium, so a lot of the traffic that was coming through here disappeared. They've never had a Santa in this mall. So what we're doing right now is something new for this mall. The name, The Real Black Santa, was actually thought of by my younger sister. I liked it, and we incorporated it. And right now, I'm hoping to make The Real Black Santa, the brand, the name, something that folks look for and want to see every time the holidays come around.
upstairs in this mall to give out some of our flyers. And the guy looks down and he sees the flyer and he goes, Black Santa? Ugh, that just takes away the whole meaning of Christmas. And I was just taken back, my breath. I was like, oh, I can't believe he just said that out loud. It's one thing to think it, it's another thing to actually say it.
Couple of ladies in here were asking for you. They'll be surprised to see you and Chipper. Go ahead, guys. Today's the 22nd. The next 3 days, you're going to be very busy.
Hello, I'm Nicole Price. All week we've taken your questions for Santa Claus, and it's the moment you've been waiting for. He has taken a break in his busy schedule to join us live from the North Pole right now. Hi, Santa.
Hello there. How are you? So, right around midnight when I'm really hovering over the valley, it's going to be beautiful weather, isn't it?
You can't beat it. High five to Mother
Nature. Oh, all right. Bring it on. Merry Christmas. Oh. What's going on in here? Oh my goodness, it's Chase. Look what I got for you. You like it? All right. Merry Christmas.
Blow him a kiss, blow him a kiss.
Oh, wow, that was a good shot. Look what I got for you. I want you to get out of here as soon as you can, okay? So do everything the doctors tell you to, and remember that I love you, okay? And I hope you'll love me for years to come, okay? Heavy bag. Oh. Now I'm gonna have to catch my breath. Happy Hanukkah. You want a Christmas present?
I do.
You do? Do you like motorcycles?
I do.
Oh, he does. We gotta have something in there, don't we?
Santa? Okay.
Oh, here, let me give you some socks.
Okay. Well, yesterday.
Here.
Which room?
Right here, 16.
Hey, what up? that was difficult. I should have asked first, but you know, didn't have any legs, but it'll work. It works.
Bye-bye, Merry Christmas. Da-da, dee-dee-dee.
On the chair? Right there. With the white. Yes, you're gonna tell them what you want, okay? I think it's important for the kids to see that Santa comes in all shapes and sizes, and there's a Santa that looks like my kids, so that's why we're here. Got her in that one. That's cute.
This is our premium package, which has a CD in it. It has one 8x10, 5x7s, I think 12 wallets, and 4x6. That's value. And the most popular, which is our Santa Special 2, one 5x7, two 4x6, and 8 wallets. Great deal.
This is actually our first child, so we decided for his first Christmas to do a black Santa. Yeah, maybe next Christmas will be a Chinese Santa or Asian.
I came specifically for the black Santa. I've never experienced it as a child, so I wanted my daughter to be able to have that experience, someone that looks like her.
I think it's important for kids of every culture to know that Santa can be of their same culture. Something to give them, I guess, a little bit of hope that they can grow up to be anything as well. Never thought of myself as a barrier breaker. Never put myself in the realm of a Martin Luther King or a Jackie Robinson. Just saw that I was doing something that I really like doing. What I do is a passion. I got the best job in the world.
All right, big smile.
This is a benefit for the animal shelter here, and people bring their pets all groomed, all ready to be photographed with Santa. It's interesting, the dogs are as loving as the kids, and they love to try to chew on my beard. So I'll get a dog in my lap, and the next thing I know, it's lapping at my beard. Hello. Hi there. Hi there. Hi.
All right, smiles, everyone.
Oh, is it Rocco? Rocco. Hi, Rocco. Just say Cookie. Hi there. What a pretty little dog.
There we go. Now you over here, smile pretty. That was a sad face.
You know, you love to see the happiness and the smiles on the young adults, the children. What's your name?
Awesome.
Everyone right here, nice smile, cheese.
I kind of miss the working out right at this time because the month of November, the month of December, these are my busy months. I don't have time to really get into the gym and do the workouts, so I have to go ahead and do the workout while I'm up here on stage.
Here?
Here.
Over here? Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow, Santa, you are strong.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Oh, goodness.
Most other Santas probably don't have to do the things that I do because I'm traveling in an open sleigh. So I have to kind of control my beard. I pack it on pretty good, and then I use a dryer to dry the hairspray, and I put on 2 or 3 coats to where it kind of stays just like it is, and it doesn't blow up in my face when I'm driving the sleigh around it. Last night I did the city of Mission, Kansas. It's a suburb of Kansas City. And I bring the sleigh in through the main street of Mission, Kansas, and there's usually, I'd say 1,500 to 2,000 people there. And I bring the sleigh in and all the lights and the music blaring, and there's usually a Mrs. Claus with me.
Hi there.
And we get out of the sleigh, I sit down in a chair and I start seeing kids. Kids are lined up before I get there, as far as I could see. Hi there, come on over. Here. What's your name? Huh? And you've been a pretty good boy, haven't you? Can you give me a big smile? No, smile, not a kiss. Look over there. And give me a big smile. Smile big. Say cheese. Look funny. I think he was about to plant one on me there. Yeah. And you've been good, haven't you? I know you have. What do you want me to...
watch.
Yes, I do. Well, me and the elves do. They peek around all the time and they report back to me.
You have a camera on every house.
Well, no, I don't have a camera on every house.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Am I on the good list or the bad list?
Right now, you're on the good list.
Oh.
Okay? Hi there.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
What's your name?
McKenna.
What do you want me to bring you for Christmas, McKenna?
Twinkle Toes.
Twinkle toes?
I love Twinkle Toes.
Oh, I do too. All right, give me a big smile. Look over there at Mom. Hello. Come on over. There's so many little kids that I've never seen before will come up and give me a big hug. And that makes a lot of things worth it. It makes a lot of that money that I've spent on the sleigh and the trailer and all the work and stuff, to have a little kid come up to you and give you a big hug and tell you that they love you. It's a lot of fun.
So you're all set to go, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Just have to load up the sleigh.
And load something else up too.
Yeah, you're set to go.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Jingle bells. Mainly, we focus on doing as many parties as we can on Christmas Eve so that we can give gifts out and have fun with all the different families. We go to 15-minute parties, just back to back.
Oh, I like it when they run.
Lay it on me. All right, take care. Run over there. Merry Christmas, everybody. I'll see you tonight. Your place.
Don't work too hard tonight.
I got a lot of homes to visit.
I bet, and I was naughty, so you won't come see me.
it. This is the last night. Yeah, we occasionally break the speed limit by a few miles per hour. 22nd place. I think we better go back to Missouri. Okay, boom. I told her I'd be there about 7:15. I think we're gonna have to go around the block. Right here, this is it.
Elves to me is genuine little people. The fact that they are little people with Santa himself, and the kids have always heard the stories, it's a perfect match. I love my little people.
Here they are, Snappy and Jingles.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, this is picture time. Oh, wow, you got a lot of paparazzi out there, buddy.
Who wants to see if it's real? I don't know about any other Santas, but I go through a lot of bed pulling. You can touch, don't pull it, but you can touch it. From January to November, most women look at me, most people look at me and say, oh, look at that dirty old man, he's scraggly and old. But from November to December, I am considered the sexiest man alive.
Hello. Hello.
I don't even know what to tell these people. What am I supposed? Who's on call tonight for Santas that just decide they're lazy bastards and don't want to work anymore?
Honey, relax a minute.
He had an hour and a half to get to his next party.
I don't know.
I don't know either. He better be laying in the middle of a road dead somewhere.
Mindy.
This is ridiculous. Next year I will not do this.
Fine, Mindy. Let's get through this year, okay? I'm turning around and head to Hesketh's. This is where you hope that the policemen understand that that normal 5 mile an hour over the speed limit becomes 11 or 12. Well, it's 11:41. We started leaving the house at 8:30, and that was 8:30 a.m. This is 11:41 p.m. We got one to go. You guys gonna sing for us?
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. Oh yeah. Bye bye. Merry Christmas. Bye. All right.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I would wave to him. You were right there. Now it's over. There is no more.
Turn out the light. The party's over.
Good one to end on, too. Yeah, a very good one to end on.
on Christmas Day, an organization called Well of the Desert, they bring in all of the migrant families, feed them Christmas dinner, and all of the children are given a gift. Sometimes it's the only gift the child gets.
Hi, everybody. Ho, 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 and
Merry Christmas. Yeah. And a hug.
Merry Christmas.
Hi there. Hi there. Hi there. You have a very Merry Christmas. In this true spirit of Christmas, this makes me feel like I'm really being Santa Claus. I'm not playing Santa Claus, but here I'm being Santa Claus.
Anybody on the board of directors, up front in the chairs.
Dasher in the front, Prancer against the rail, Vixen behind the rail. What's the step?
Let them, if they want to be in the group picture, they should be seated right here.
All the way down.
Now the photographer is up there. That's where you're going to be looking.
All the way down.
I've got 2 empty seats there. We need another layer, Sam. All you see is here. Go up in the back.
Start a new row.
Everybody needs to move to your left.
This is the greatest group of guys I have ever in my life have been associated with.
we all believe in Santa.
I really do believe in Santa Claus.
The true believers, doesn't matter how old they are, they still believe.
Any and all Vixens behind that rail.
Of course I believe in Santa Claus. How could I not believe in Santa Claus? I am Santa Claus.
Do I believe in Santa Claus? Every day. Every day I look in the mirror, I believe in Santa Claus.
We invaded this place and they did not know we were coming.
I'm so amused.
so many Santas, but I picked 3 that I really like.
I'm just happy that the cops didn't come and arrest these guys.